Jacob marries Leah and Rachel, Genesis 29:14, 29:30. The narrative of Jacob marrying Leah and Rachel, as detailed in Genesis 29:14, 29:30, is a compelling tale of love, deception, and the complex dynamics of familial relationships. It unfolds against the backdrop of Jacob's journey to Haran, where he seeks refuge from his brother Esau's wrath and encounters his uncle Laban's family. The story begins with Jacob arriving in Haran and meeting his cousin Rachel, Laban's younger daughter, at a well. Overwhelmed by Rachel's beauty and charm, Jacob is immediately smitten and is filled with an intense desire to marry her. In a gesture of hospitality, Jacob rolls away the stone covering the well and waters Rachel's flock, signaling his goodwill and intentions towards her. Jacob's encounter with Rachel leads him to Laban's household, where he is warmly welcomed by Laban, his mother's brother. Laban invites Jacob to stay with him and offers him employment, promising to reward him with wages for his labor. Jacob accepts Laban's offer and agrees to work for him for 7 years in exchange for Rachel's hand in marriage. The narrative takes a dramatic turn as the 7 years of Jacob's service draw to a close, and he eagerly anticipates marrying Rachel. However, Laban, motivated by greed and cunning, deceives Jacob by substituting his elder daughter Leah for Rachel on the wedding night. Jacob, unaware of Laban's deception due to the darkness of the night and the veiling of the bride, consummates the marriage with Leah instead of Rachel. Upon discovering Laban's treachery, the next morning, Jacob confronts him, expressing his outrage and dismay at being deceived. Laban offers a flimsy excuse for his actions, citing the custom of marrying off the elder daughter before the younger and promising to give Rachel to Jacob in exchange for an additional 7 years of service. Despite feeling betrayed and deceived, Jacob agrees to Laban's terms, driven by his deep love for Rachel and his desire to be united with her. He fulfills his additional 7 years of service, enduring the hardships and challenges of laboring for Laban's flocks in exchange for Rachel's hand in marriage. The narrative concludes with Jacob marrying Rachel and building a life together with her and Leah in Haran. Despite the initial deception and discord surrounding their union, Jacob's marriages to Rachel and Leah result in the birth of 12 sons, who become the founders of the 12 tribes of Israel, fulfilling God's promise to Abraham of descendants as numerous as the stars. In summary, the story of Jacob marrying Leah and Rachel in Genesis 29:14, 29:30 is a captivating tale of love, deception, and the complexities of familial relationships. It underscores the themes of trust, perseverance, and the sovereignty of God in fulfilling his promises. Through the example of Jacob and his marriages to Leah and Rachel, the narrative offers profound insights into the human experience of love, betrayal, and redemption, as well as the transformative power of God's providence in shaping the course of history.